The two of them stayed sitting and talking in the kitchen for an hour or so longer, and then, at about 6 o'clock, Matilda said good night and set out to walk home to her parents' house, which was about an 8-minute journey away. When she arrived at her own gate, she saw a large black Mercedes motor car parked outside. She didn't take too much notice of that. There were often strange cars parked outside her father's place. But when she entered the house, she was confronted by a scene of utter chaos. Her mother and father were both in the hall, frantically stuffing clothing and various objects into suitcases. "What on earth's going on?" she cried. "What's happening, Daddy?" "We're off," Mr. Wormwood said, not looking up. "We're leaving for the airport in half an hour, so you'd better get packed. Your brother's upstairs all ready to go. Get a move on, girl, get going." "Off?" Matilda cried out. "Where to?" "Spain," the father said. "It's a better climate than this lousy country." "Spain?" Matilda cried. "I don't want to go to Spain. I love it here, and I love my school." "Just do as you're told and stop arguing," the father snapped. "I've got enough troubles without messing about with you." "But, Daddy—" Matilda began. "Shut up!" the father shouted. "We're leaving in 30 minutes. I'm not missing that plane." "But how long for, Daddy?" Matilda cried. "When are we coming back?" "We aren't," the father said. "Now beat it. I'm busy." Matilda turned away from him and walked out through the open front door. As soon as she was on the road, she began to run. She headed straight back towards Miss Honey's house, and she reached it in less than 4 minutes. She flew up the drive, and suddenly she saw Miss Honey in the front garden, standing in the middle of a bed of roses, doing something with a pair of clippers. Miss Honey had heard the sound of Matilda's feet racing over the gravel, and now she straightened up and turned and stepped out of the rose-bed as the child came running up. My, she said, "what in the world is the matter?" Matilda stood before her, panting, out of breath, her small face flushed crimson all over. "They're leaving!" she cried. "They've all gone mad, and they're filling their suitcases, and they're leaving for Spain in about 30 minutes. "Who is?" Miss Honey asked quietly. "Mummy and Daddy and my brother Mike, and they say I've got to go with them." "You mean for a holiday?" Miss Honey asked. "Forever!" Matilda cried. "Daddy said we were never coming back." There was a brief silence. Then Miss Honey said, "Actually, I'm not very surprised." "You mean you knew they were going?" Matilda cried. "Why didn't you tell me?" "No, darling," Miss Honey said. "I did not know they were going, but the news still doesn't surprise me." "Why?" Matilda cried. "Please tell me why." She was still out of breath from the running and from the shock of it all. "Because your father," Miss Honey said, "is in with a bunch of crooks. Everyone in the village knows that. My guess is that he is a receiver of stolen cars from all over the country. He's in it deep." Matilda stared at her open-mouthed.